Jets are out practicing today. It's the most I've heard all day long. Big F-18s, 16s. I don't know what they were. I want to say F-15s or F-16s. Oh, they might have been a lot bigger than that. They're just out here practicing really bad today. 4 or 5 of them just right past your house. Right so low, like where the clouds are at. They're below the clouds. It's hot today. It's a hot, hot day today. Well, I applied for some government grants today. Hopefully we could get some water out here and pay for the next 20 years 1% interest due to rural housing and development. I don't know what happened to my dog's enclosement there. As usual. I wanted to make a little video of my garden and what I did with the harvested bamboo sticks that we took out of the field because the storm destroyed them, and then we created a watering container. Love you.
They're saying there's no that
They're not gonna credit you? Why?
I knew it was gonna happen. There's no records of anything now.
No record?
Yeah.
No record that you called in yesterday? Fucking dot heads. Cell phone people got people by the balls. So I do have my garden now, and it's a pretty big sized garden this year, more than we had last year. We decided to put the corn in the back parts of the garden only because they're taller and they create shade for everything else. But anyway, I got a lot of herbs here. That's rosemary. We have romaine lettuce, and then we have red lettuce. And then we have tomatoes here, and you can see in these containers we have water. See? Water. And it's supposed to rain tonight, so we're hoping to collect a lot of water in here. And each one has water in it, as you can see. Shaky, shaky. And this one has a little bit of water, but there is water in these. So we used what we had, and we chopped them down and made individually water sticks among almost all of them. It's a lot of work. You gotta chop them up, and you gotta break them down and cut the sides off. But every single one of these pipes, bamboo sticks, has a watering container on it, has water in it. This is what we were gonna do for the summertime for this year, only because we know about the city water and all that nonsense up there. And now here I have an apple tree cutting that we took from some lady's house. She was cutting down her apple tree, and she says the apple tree produces apples every year. And I just stuck it in the ground. I just stuck it in this flower pot with a little bit of fertilizer seeds, and it's starting to bloom now. And I guess eventually I could, this will be the mom plant, cut these ones off, stick them in the ground individually, and then you'll have your own individual, probably like 10 or 15 individual trees on the property, which is always good to have fresh fruits in it and apples and stuff like that. So we have snow peas in the ground this year again. It needs a trellis system, and not a lot of things, not a lot of seeds have come up. That's tomato. This is corn. You can see my cabbage. I still left it here. That's as big as they got. They didn't get that big. I just let it do its thing. I give it to my pigs. And we got corn here, and we got potatoes growing. You see that's potatoes. Potatoes are growing. This one is a big one. Look at it. There are potatoes growing in there. This one really took form. And I got two. I'm not sure what's in this row. Like I said, I didn't plant them. He planted it. And I hate when he plants because he just throws things in the ground and hopefully something will grow up out of it. And we have some sunflower seeds that are coming up. The giant mammoth ones. I'm trying to grow them this year. And only 3 came up out of a bag of 20. This is spearmint. More lettuce. My banana tree, the other pup that I thought he cut down, finally sprouted through the ground. Of course, that's the mother tree. She survived the winter, creating its own greenhouse with plastic on it, because I didn't have anything else available for me. And then this is more like sweet potatoes are in there, and then this is chocolate mint. You can use that for dishes and stuff. And I'm not sure what's in here, but something's growing in here. Probably sweet potatoes, I want to say. But we have to conserve water now because we don't have much. And we're expecting a lot of rain this afternoon, later tomorrow.
I should only give you up to 5 days. And then they hung up on me, so I gotta wait another hour in line.
Don't have them call you back because they don't barely call back. They don't even call you back. They tell you that they're gonna call you back, and you leave your number and your name as the call back, so you know who's calling you. And they don't even they're not even there. They have you on hold for the next 30 minutes. But you were the next one in queue, I thought.
I waited an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, they're dot heads. And the coronavirus shut down the call center, so they barely have workers working.
I'm riding my camel through the desert.
Bumblebees are a little nasty this year. Very vicious.
I am riding my camel through the desert. My turban fell off. Your phone number has been recorded as 70655858004. If this is correct, press 1.
Where are the jets now? They're making lines in the sky. All the way up there with the...
Anthony. I was gonna say something nice, not nice, but I'm like, let me not do that.